So, yeah, I want you to think about when is the last time that you made a decision? And I don't mean like any old decision. I mean like a life shifting decision. Like you really dug your heels in and you were like, I'm taking a stance on this. Like from now on, things are this way. This is happening. So that happened to me like maybe a couple of months ago. I made a decision that I am only available for magical shit. And anytime anyone asks me how are things going, my answer is forever and always, it's going amazing. Everything is amazing, period. And as a result, like I've built up this expectation that shit's supposed to be amazing for me. Like even when it don't seem like it's not, I'm always looking for like the backdoor surprise. Like because I'm shocked. I'm like truly shocked when things don't go my way because I have an expectation that things are going to be amazing for me, you know? And so, yeah, I just invite you to think about 2020 is coming up. What is something that you can make a decision on to go forward in 2020? And once you have that in your mind's eye, maybe it's something that you wanted to accomplish in the past year, but you didn't quite get to it. This is a good time to revisit that list of things and decide and make some decisions about what's important to you going into this new decade. What is important about that goal of yours? And if you aren't making a decision to go after it, what are you doing instead, right? Because the most powerful, compelling reason that a person does or does not do something, you basically have the power to rationalize what propels you forward and what holds you back. And because we all came in this world with free will, that means that we have a choice. We can decide like whether we want to move forward and create the things that we want for our lives, or we have the decision to make to stand down and to hold back and to not act on the things that you want to do in this life. You know, it's literally your choice. But I'm just curious that if you want to make a massive change in the new year leading up into this next decade for your own reasons, like what might those reasons be? Just take a minute to like really think about that. And think about like on a scale from 0 to 10, like how much would you want to make this change to that thing that you need to make a decision on? And once you rate it, think about why you feel so strongly about that, the number that you picked. Okay? And what you would be willing to do in order to start that process. And what is the next step that you can take to move that process forward? Now, if you don't know the answer to any of these questions, of course, you can always book a call with me. That's one of the things I walk my clients through in our initial discovery calls, is to just get really clear about decisions that they need to make and how to get started moving forward. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So that's pretty much it. That's just some little food for thought. Just to close the loop on the salad story. So I basically, because I decided that I'm only open to magical shit, like that's one of the reasons why I get so hyped and so geeked. Like when little everyday magical things happen to me, and when the big things happen, I'm less surprised about that because I have this built up expectation that amazing shit's gonna happen. So when little amazing things happen, that's kind of like the bridge that sustains me from win to win. Because when you are on the path to winning, what a lot of people don't see is that a lot of times you're taking a lot of L's, you know what I mean? So even in the L's, I'm always looking for the opportunity. In NLP, we say that there is no failure, there's only feedback. It's losing or failing, it's just information for you to extract and pivot, recalibrate, and get right back in the lab, okay? So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I am going to lay down for my nap because I have a full day tomorrow. So, I will see you all in the next video. Mwah. Bye.